Hello everyone. I got something fun and new in my box this morning. I'm thinking the sound here at the start won't be very good, but it's about to get better because I'm going to move closer to my audio source. So I'm going to head over to the box that just arrived on my doorstep and we'll go from there. Okay, I have not even opened up my box yet. So what is this I'm doing today? We had the opportunity last Saturday to be part of the on-stage event. They do training events for us at Stampin' Up a couple of times a year, and this one was focused on the brand new mini catalogue that's coming out in January. Now, I can't see, let me just see who's commenting at this point, because actually I've got a good idea. Give me a moment. If there's any comments at all, they should appear on my computer, and I've just popped that right next to me. I'm going to open up this box and let's have a look and see what's inside. So if we attend the demonstrator only events, one of the perks is that we get to order from a select group of products. So I ordered, and I'll be really honest and tell you that this order was bigger than I had intended. I love so much from this new catalogue. So, hey, Margaret, how are you? Hello, Shirley. Hi there. Good morning. All right, so let's have a quick look here, making sure that you can see this okay. All right, so as you can see, I haven't even opened the box yet. Let me just, oh, and of course, at this moment, the garbage truck is picking up the bins outside. So hopefully that's not causing any problems for anybody. Oh, let me get this into the right spot. Okay. All right, you can hear Cookie chattering away in the background there. These always come in our Stampin' Up bags. Beautiful new things. So I did order more than I intended for this particular pre-order. However, when we have our demonstrator pre-order that starts for all demonstrators in December, I will order less at that point. So my plan is to order more in this box and then probably a little bit less next time. I've got a couple of things I was not able to order that I do want from the new catalogue, but a lot of what I wanted to order is in this box. So pretty excited about that. So shall we start with maybe, let me pull out things that's not part, that's just dimensionals. I always throw dimensionals pretty much on every order. And there's some things in here that are Sale-a-bration items as well, and some things that are just from the new catalogue, and they're gorgeous. So let's start with, there's a new suite coming called, I think it's called, oh, actually, let me see. Is there a catalogue in this? I don't know that there is. Let me see. No new catalogue yet. So I'm still waiting for the new catalogue to come. But I'm excited. I'm excited about all these other things. So I'm expecting the new catalogue in the next few days in my mailbox. So that's cool. All right, so we've got Painted Lavender. Now this set has both, this is the dies, and let's find the stamp set that matches. These are the matching Painted Lavender stamps, and you can see you've got your little stems and then you can color them. Love this suite. I bought the whole suite just because I could. And let's see what else is in here. This is also part of the suite, so let me pull out the things that I know are part of this suite. All right, so these two match each other, so let's have a quick look at the dies. Who loves seeing new stuff when we open our boxes? Is this a good thing? Do we like doing this? Hey, Judy, nice to see you. I've been wondering how you are. Lovely to have you here. All right, so this is the matching dies for this set, and you can see it cuts out some of the images. The ones that look like frames cut out the stamps, and then these are a couple of standalone dies here that will just enhance the whole experience with this stamp set. Super nice. Can't wait to use it. And then this one, I wanted this one because I love the dies. So it's a nice word set. It's got some really nice words. There is a Happy Mother's Day in this, which is always good to have for when Mother's Day rolls around. The nice thing about Mother's Day is that Mother's Day is the same day everywhere, it seems. So the US and Australia both have, or North America and Australia have the same Mother's Day, but not the same Father's Day. So that changes. But it's nice to have this. All right. I love some of the sentiments in here, and I love mixed fonts. I love it when they have different fonts in the same greeting. I really like that. Okay, so this is the matching dies for this set. Let's turn them over. And these are called the perennial postage dies. So they start from a really big one that looks like the outside of a postage stamp. Can you see that? But all different sizes, from little ones where you could actually make postage stamps, or and there's squares as well as rectangles, and then there's really big ones that would do a card front as well. So those are going to be really cool. There's also a little postmark stamp here, which I really like, and you can turn these into tags with these ones here, and a reinforcement one as well. So lots and lots of uses for this. You'll see me using it a lot. I'm looking forward to playing around with that. And if you have the plan, wink, wink, yeah, is there a plan? Exactly. I know. I'm going to be tempted by things when they turn up in the new catalogue. So what else is in this suite? All right, let's see. We do have in this suite these little butterflies. These are the paper butterfly. Oh, actually, are these in this suite or the other suite? I'm not sure. I've got two suites, so I can't remember if these ones are in the lavender suite or the other suite, but I need to have a look. These are in the lavender suite, though. These are beautiful. Purple fine shimmer gems. I didn't realize how shimmery they were. How nice. So look at that. Can you see they've got like a real shine to them? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. It's really lovely, isn't it? And so these ones are like fresh freesia, and this looks like maybe gorgeous grape, maybe Highland heather. Does it say? No. Annoyingly, it doesn't say, but it will say in the catalogue what colours those are. Really, really nice. Are these blackberry bliss? Maybe. I think so. Or they could be moody mauve. Oh, it's a bit hard to tell. So I'm going to pop those aside and have a little look at the catalogue and see what it says. Also, this suite. Let's find the paper. This is the matching paper. Oh, my goodness. How beautiful is this? Let's grab my scissors and have a quick look. Now, part of the reason I wanted to go live this morning, apart from the fact that my box just arrived like in the last half hour, or a little bit longer ago than that, is the fact that Ellen, I didn't want to clash with Ellen's live. She goes live usually at lunchtime. She's a little bit later today for those of you who like to watch Ellen. She'll be on at 1:30-ish today. So if you want to check out her video, that'll be then. And I believe she's having her hair done, which is why it's been pushed back a little bit. So she's going to look just beautiful for that. And then Courtney usually goes live on a Thursday afternoon if she goes live today. Denise goes live at 2 o'clock tomorrow. So lots of people for you to watch. So, all right. So you can see this is beautiful. So we've got more neutral tones on this side, and we've got the lavender on this side. How beautiful is it? Then this one, let's open it up completely. This one. Actually, what I might do is I might have them turn them over as I go. So this one and this one, front and back. Ooh, that's nice. Where are my purple girls? Who loves purple? We're actually doing a purple team challenge. If you're in my team and you're watching this, we have a purple team challenge going on because it's Jacaranda month. And if you love purple, you might want to be posting your photos of those things. All right, this is beautiful. Lovely background paper. Oh, that's nice. I saw somebody do a scrapbook page with this the other day and actually cut around this, like fussy cut, and then put it over one corner of the paper. And I thought that was beautiful. I can't remember who that was. Does anyone remember who that was? I just thought it was stunning. And now I can't remember who that demonstrator was. These are beautiful. Then this one with little lavender sprigs on it. Super cute. And on the back, we have just gorgeous grape purple gorgeousness. Beautiful. So who loves lavender? Anybody? Hey, Dolores. Nice to see you. Aren't they nice dies? I know. I want those dies too, Margaret. They're fabulous. New bling is always good, Jody. Fantastic. Yes, gorgeous. And this one, oh, this has got a bit more of a like a blue tone green in it. So I'll have to have a look and see what greens. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. And it's got some blue tones in it as well. So on the back of the page at papers, they always tell you what are the colours. So the colours in here, Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, which is what makes me think the Blackberry Bliss is in those gems as well. Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, Orchid Oasis, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Starry Sky. Absolutely gorgeous. Cookie's noisy today, isn't he? Very noisy little boy. So I'm just thinking what else is in that. I think that might be it, but we'll find out as we go through. All right. Then the other sweet that I bought, because I really, really liked it, so I'm starting with the sweets, is this one that's another double sweet. So the lavender one is a double sweet, and when we say a double sweet or a mega sweet, we mean it has 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets included in the sweet. So they do cost a bit more to buy them, but they're super nice. Okay. Notes of Nature. Let me find what matches with that. Notes of Nature. Nope. Oh, goodness. There's too many nice things. Notes of Nature dies. All right. So this is the Notes of Nature dies. Let's open them up for a look. Lavender's a favourite. That's good, Jody. Awesome. Yeah, I know, Judy. Exactly. I'm doing the same thing. The lavender paper is divine, Serena. Absolutely gorgeous. Good morning, Chris. Nice to have you with us. Hello. Congratulations on your achievements. How exciting. Does this mean I get to meet you on our next trip? I think it does. I hope I haven't said the wrong thing there. But very nice to meet you, even though we haven't met, I don't think. So there we go. All right. So these are I loved these. This one's got a really interesting, you could do a lot with this. I was thinking make a nice, like if you wanted to do a mini album or something, you could tie ribbons and make it like a binding through here. But it also does a perforation that you can tear. So lots and lots of good things we can do with that. And then we've got this standalone leaf here that is just gorgeous. Hey, Rose. Nice to see you. How exciting. Goodness me. So those are the notes of, what did I just say? Notes of Nature. And it matches this. And you know what I love in here? Who knows what I love in this set? There's a couple of things I love about it. But the main things I love, and I know someone's going to tell me. I'll set that to one side for a second and you tell me what it is I love about this set. All right. Also in that nature set is this. This is what's it called? It's like a leather trim. So yeah, faux leather trim, not real leather, but it's gold. Can you see that? It's got like a gold shine to it. Super, super nice. I don't know if you can see it, but it's leather. So really, really good for tying knots, that kind of thing, and could look a little bit masculine too. Yeah, the dottage, exactly, Rose. You are correct. And the splatter, as Serena. I usually call it a splatter. A lot of people like to call it dottage. But yes, the words and the splatter, you are perfectly correct, because as much as I love the splatter, I also love this. And I love this grid. I think the grid will be really nice, like stamped over the corners, and then you could use a bit of like pecan pie sponging over the corners as well, and some splatter, and make it look aged vintage kind of look. And I think this stamp set is going to work really, really well for that. So that's why I wanted it. And I'm sure some of you will understand. Now let me take things out as I look at them, otherwise I'm not going to be able to find anything. Now these ones are also part of the same suite. They're called, this is called Lovely and Sweet, and it's got these stamps on it. Now something I liked about this when I first saw it is the fact that each of the figures has the name of the plant written, and it's part of the stamp, written in beautiful font next to each one. So you don't have to wonder, what plant is that? This is a vanilla bean with your vanilla flower. This, what does it say here? I can't even read that. Prunus, is it Prunus Julet? I don't know what that is, but it's beautiful. It's like a blossom. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this one is a cacao. So this is like, you know, where your cocoa comes from. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's really nice, and we can do some lovely things. And this has got a little bit of background on it too. Love these as well. So let's see the dies that match this. Going to onstage in Melbourne and Mexico. How exciting. We get to see each other there. I'm excited to meet you. Very, very excited. Love having new people on our trips, people who have not been before. So it's pretty exciting. And you know what? Your first trip, Chris, is the best. You never forget your first trip just because it's so amazing. So very excited to share that with you. These big ones cut out the images here, these 3. Okay, and then you can see there's lots of little blossoms that you could add to the leaves. Super nice. And there's also like a little, a really cute little label here. And this one Now, what does that one do? Does it, I can think of a couple of things it might do. It would add like a file tab to a corner, like to flip over for a mini album, but it would also go behind here, so we could use it in part to do like a layered background behind here. So I'm going to have a bit of fun with that. We might have to have some experimenting and seeing all the things we can do with that. Isn't that cool though? So these are fun. There are 13 dies in that set. Okay. I know, they are so awesome this time. I'm very, very excited about this catalogue. Guys, the catalogue that is coming to you is absolutely stunning and you're going to love it. So as Judy says, start saving your pennies if you love new stuff because it's beautiful. So here's that trim. Let me put that aside. The butterflies. With these butterflies, they're already die cut, so you don't have to, you just push them out of the paper. But there are 40 in here. So 1, 2, 3, there's 5 on each page and there's 8 pages. Different size butterflies that you could sponge over, add color to, emboss, do all different kinds of things, and they would be great on scrapbooking pages as well. So I'm looking forward to playing with those. These are part of the same suite, the mega suite that we're looking at, the nature one. These are like little cork rounds and they are adhesive backed. Okay, so you can I don't know if you can see them. I won't take these ones out of the pack, but there's 2 sizes, a larger and a smaller one. Super, super cool. All right, let's see. I'm going to leave that for the moment. Oh, and there's paper to match this as well, of course. Let me find it. This one. Now, this is a specialty paper and it is stunning. Look, there are the images that we just saw. So I'm thinking it looks like we can die cut those out with our dies. Shall we have a check and see? Let's have a look. All right, so this one is a two-sided foil paper, which is really beautiful. Oh, wow, these are gorgeous. So being on a white background, you could sponge over it, you could color it, you could leave them as is. And let's have a look at the dies. I'm pretty sure these are going to match, but let's confirm that. All right, so if I was to pull this large one off, you can see it has never been lifted from the paper before. So, all right, let's pop this here and look at this. It's a perfect match. Yay, we can cut these out with our dies. So that suddenly opens up a whole world of versatility with these. Aren't they fantastic? I didn't stop and see if the lavender ones have the same. They might, but I didn't stop long enough there to see. But yes, your dies are going to cut these out, the vanilla, the cacao, and also the other one that I'm not sure what it is, but it's beautiful. So how good is that? Oh, now I need to work out which way that goes. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's go there. All right. Maybe prunes, maybe, yes. So much for my mantra, I don't need paper, I don't need paper. Keep going with that, Sean. If you want to stay strong, go for it. But I've just relented and realised I was not going to be able to resist. And I'm just going to be taking it easy on myself. Now, the back of this has that beautiful grid, which, I love. So that's really gorgeous. This is Pebbled Path, this color, which is one of the new in colors. Doesn't look good with the gold. Looks fantastic. Love it. Let's see what else is in here. This is some beautiful flowers. These do have a direction to them. They are all facing up this way. So if you're using those, you'd need to be mindful of that. And on the back, well, some more of those beautiful images. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the foil in this. It's gorgeous. Oh, look at this. How nice is that? Bit of sponging over the corners. Bit of, vintage work. With maybe pebble path, maybe pecan pie. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. On the back, we have more images. These ones look like they might be a little bit smaller, so not they don't match the dies, but aren't they beautiful? Pebble path and white, that is. Look at the gold. Oh, my goodness, with the white leaves. Beautiful. And then on the back, some script and some dottage or splatter, as we like to call it. Just beautiful. Then we have some gold grid, small grid. I don't know if you can see the shine. Can you see the shine on that? Beautiful. And on the back, Oh, now these are nice because you can cut these. That's basically 6 card fronts on that piece of 12 by 12 paper. Okay, so if you were in a hurry, you could just cut these into a card front size, put them on a card. You could add color if you wanted to. You could add a greeting, and your card would be done. It would be very, very simple. If you don't have much time, that would be a great way to use those sheets. So super nice. Then we have this beautiful script, which is gold again on a pebble path background, and there's a little bit of splatter in there as well, if you might be able to see that. It's gorgeous. And on the back of that one, oh, some grids. Looks like a ledger paper, but on a pecan pie background. And then, so that one, I don't know if you can see, there's, oh, did I end up with 3? Oh, I got a bonus, guys. Did I get 3? Oh, here's something interesting. I got 3 sheets of that one paper. How interesting. An extra sheet. Well, there we go. But how beautiful are these? Now they're all out of order. I'll sit down and put them back in order later, but I wanted to show them all to you, so it was worth it. Also, for this one, it's on the cardboard backing because it's specialty paper. So if you want to know all the colors that are in it, you would need to keep the plastic wrapper on that. Did I keep that? Yes. So this is the plastic wrapper, and then it tells me the colors, which are only 3. So Pebble Path, Pecan Pie, and Gold. Okay, that's all that's in that one. But if you wanted to keep track of that, it's also written in your catalogue as well. All right, I'm going to leave the celebration items to last. Well, here's some beautiful twine, lemon lolly. What does it say the colors? Oh, it doesn't. But let's guess what they are. Lemon lolly, flirty flamingo, and balmy blue, maybe, I think. So they're nice. I love new twines. I use twine a lot on my cards, actually. All right, I'm coming to some other items now. That goes with, okay, I'm going to leave celebration to last. This one is actually a freebie. So those of us who attended the event last Saturday all got a free stamp set added to our order, and this is the free stamp set that they gave us. So we did not have to pay for this one, but it's really cute. Lots and lots of different things you can add to your pots, and you can decorate your pots and all sorts of stuff. And a little butterfly there, and this will be a bit of fun to play with. So very, very cool. It's called Planted Paradise. That's what the name of it is. Now, I bought this because I have a whole bunch of different techniques I would love to show with this embossing folder. It is a 3D embossing folder, so the thicker type. And it's got, hopefully you can see there, it's probably just as good as showing you the inside, but see how nice it is. Look, can you see all those beautiful flowers? They remind me of the Good Morning Magnolia. Do you remember the Magnolia embossing folder we had a few years ago? I did a lot with that, and I can see that this is going to be open to lots of technique as well. So excited to use that. Definitely wanted that one, and it was available to us. 1, 2. Let's see. What else have I got here? All right, I ended up getting, all right, Celebration. Okay, this is one I cannot wait to use. It's called Stippled Roses, and it has matching dies. Okay, so it's a bundle. Love the images on this. How nice are they? Isn't that beautiful? And so you could just stamp it as it is, and it would already be beautiful, or you could add color. There's also a Happy Mother's Day in here too. So we've actually got 2 Happy Mother's Day stamps that I've come across so far. Congratulations, best birthday wishes, sending thanks. Really lovely, easy to use set. You could do background paper with these, but you could also just add them in their own right. And then who else loves this kind of set? It's just beautiful. So let's have a quick look. Hey, Jamie, nice to see you. The paper is gorgeous, isn't it? Hey, Jolene, nice to see you. I'm not looking at my comments all the time, so every now and then I take a bit of a peek at it. And so there you go. Oh, magnolia and green tea. Ooh, scented dispenser. That sounds beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, so you can see like this big one here is going to cut out the actual rose. All right, so it's like that. All right, so it is a cling stamp set. Okay, I I still have a preference, even though I know photopolymer or clear stamps, as people like to call them, I know that those have the advantage of being able to see where you're stamping, and so they're very, very easy to use. But I still love my rubber sets because the level of detail that you can get in rubber is much higher than the level of detail you can get with photopolymer. So for a stamp like this one, which has got such a high level of detail, I'm really glad they made it in cling, okay, which means a rubber stamp. So I think it's worth it that they've done that for this. And sometimes I wonder, you know, how they go about choosing which stamps are going to end up in rubber and which ones are going to end up in photopolymer. But for something this detailed, it's not really a surprise to me. And look, we've got beautiful leaves that stand alone, or you can cut out the leaves that are in the stamp set. Gorgeous. It's just lovely, this. So, so nice. So looking forward to using that. And it's quite a me set as well. Hey, Gail, nice to see you. You want the roses bundle too, Margaret? It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, I really like this one. So that's going to be getting a good run from me. All right, we're getting down towards the end. The mini alphabet dies, I had to get these because, of course, I run scrapbooking classes every couple of months up in the Hunter Valley. And for me, a good alphabet set is always worth having. Great for cards, but fantastic for scrapbooking. Okay, so let's see. Where are they? Let's see what these are like. There they are. So we have A through to Z, all in the same size font. Okay, they're all uppercase. And then we have some other bits and pieces in here as well. I don't know what they call these. What do they call them? Does anyone know these unusual letters used in other languages? And then we have like an ampersand, or it's not an ampersand, it's an and, a question mark, brackets, an exclamation mark, and we've got some, you know, hashtags and colons and all sorts of stuff. Okay, so or semicolons, I should say. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's going to be a really great set to use, and I'm excited to have it. So that's that. All right, now here's something. I made a decision when I got to the end of my order. I had some dollars to spend, and I did not buy the bundle with this. I am going to get the dies later as separately, but I decided to try and keep it under the dollars. I would just get the stamp set for free, and then I can buy the dies later when we have pre-order next month. So I will get the dies. They're on my list, but I only got the actual stamp set right now. This is a photopolymer set. I really, really like it. There's a die that matches this, that like folds in half, which means you can have a card, like a little tag card that folds in half, or you can add it to the front of a regular card. Lots of cool little sayings. The ice cream swirls look fantastic, and the dies make those look really realistic. We have lots of fun things, strawberries and donuts, and yeah, lots of fun stuff. Okay, so this is a cool little set, and I think it's going to be very fantastic for our market, given that we are in summertime when this catalogue comes out. So I think it'll be fun, you know, for summer occasions. Okay, is anyone surprised I got this set? If anyone is surprised that I got this stamp set, you don't know me very well, because this stamp set, I had actually had a couple of people ring me or message me and say, oh my goodness, that Hills of Tuscany set was made for you. Okay, it has my name written all over it. Already I am planning things I can do. I love cards where I build scenes, and this has so many possibilities, and adding water and doing all kinds of fun things with watercolor paper. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about this stamp set and cannot wait to play with it. Super, super cute. Anyone else like it? Or is it just me? You're getting the alphabet set? Yeah, it's good, Leslie. I love a good alphabet. Exactly. Margaret just said she'd be surprised if I didn't buy this. I would have been surprised too. Yeah, very much me, and cannot wait to play with it. All right. And then I think everything else I got in here is Sale-a-bration stuff. So we didn't have the full range of Sale-a-bration items available to us. It was just a select group. I did get the watermelon. You know, here's a funny thing for anyone who doesn't know. I don't like melons. I don't like them at all. Okay, cannot eat them. Rock melon actually turns my stomach. The smell of it makes me feel ill. So I've never liked even watermelon. I wish I liked it. It looks like such a fun thing, to eat, and everyone seems to enjoy it so much, and I just don't like it. I don't know why. In fact, I won't even eat fruit salad if it has melons in it. And here in Australia, most fruit salad always ends up with melons in it. It's either got rock melon or watermelon or both. They look good, the colors are beautiful, but I just don't like it. I can't eat them. So there's only a few things in the whole wide world that I won't eat, but this is one of them. Don't like it. Any other people that don't like melons? Hey there, Margaret Griffith. How are you going? Yes, I will definitely be using the Love of the Hills of Tuscany set, Serena. You can look forward to that. Hello, Kathleen. Hi in Florida. That's very exciting that you're over there. All right, so I'm going to pop that one aside. Then I got some paper. All right, so the papers that I got, I actually thought one of these was a 6x6 paper, but actually they're all 12x12. Okay, so this is a bit of excitement. I got the tools. All right, now this matches a stamp set that's coming, but it will be a Sale-a-bration item. And I haven't planned at the moment, haven't planned to get the tool stamp set and dies, but of course anything can happen, right? You know how it is. I like the paper though. The paper's fun. So I got a couple of sheets of that because I think it'll be really fun to work with. We have screwdrivers here and, you know, all kinds of different tools, drills and saws and tape measures and things. My husband uses all these sorts of things on almost a daily basis. He loves his tools. We have a whole room dedicated to his tools. But then, hey, we have a whole room dedicated to my tools too, which is the room we're in right now. If anyone didn't see it, I did a little craft room tour last Thursday, and you can go back and watch that video if you wanted to have a look and see what it is that I do in here and how it all works. Hammers. My dad was a builder. My brother's a builder. I've always grown up around tradesmen. So I do like everything in this nuts and bolts, and there's stripes. Look at that. That's cool. Like a toolbox, isn't it? And then we have nuts and screws, bolts and stuff. We have rulers that you can chop this up and make rulers to go on a card, which I think is really cool. So, you know, if you trim it nice and close, it will look like you have actually made a ruler. And then we've got like a pegboard kind of a background there. More tools. The funny thing is, Stampin' Up has always, over the years, had tool sets from time to time for the guys or the girls, because girls can use tools too, right? But I have noticed whenever they retire them, they sell out super, super fast. And then the tool sets always have amazing resale value because everybody wants them when they're retired. So they're a good investment for anyone who's thinking about what's going to be a good investment down the track. If you are able to part with your tool set. This one's got levels and screwdrivers and pliers and cutters and all sorts of stuff. There is also in the dies that match this, there's a little tiny die that actually does the paint on the end of your brush. So you can actually cut out the brush and then add a paint color to the end of the brush. That's really cool. And on the back of that, we just got some really nice background, kind of a wash. I think that's Lost Lagoon by looking at that. Let's see what colours are in there. Yep. Basic black, copper clay, crushed curry, grey granite, Lost Lagoon, and Poppy Parade. Those are your colours in this set. Nice, huh? Isn't that nice? All right, so I'm going to move that out of the way. I also got this one. Now, this is another Sale-a-bration. So these Sale-a-bration sets that I'm showing you, the watermelon set or the melon set and the papers that I'm showing you, these are all going to be free with a $90 order in January for customers. Okay, demonstrators can get these from next month, being pre-order month. So I'm hoping that I did notice that the ports all closed down due to a cyber attack last week, and I'm really hoping everything is back to normal so that all of our stuff can arrive on time, because that would be very sad if it doesn't. But there's still plenty of things, as you can see, still plenty of things that we can play with. So I'm hoping it will be good by then. I'm just looking. You don't like watermelon either. Well, there you go. It's not just me. You don't like fruit stamps much. That's okay, Jody. You don't have to. And yes, well, what you guys call cantaloupe is what we call rock melon. Okay, so Isn't that interesting? You know, different places call. Oh, we've got people who don't like watermelon. So there we go. I'm not the only one. There's a few of us. All right. Oh, you're going to have a look at the craft room video? You're very welcome to, Jamie. That'd be awesome. Yes, there are dies that come with that. I just didn't get them. I can't remember if they're available yet or not. But anyway, this is beautiful paper. This has got little birdies on it. And I can see, I mean, these are beautiful. Look at them, like little watercolor birds. Aren't they stunning? Look at them up close. They're gorgeous. So on the back of that, we have like a tiled pattern, like almost like a tiled mosaic. And then on this one, more birdies, little work. Look how beautiful these are. And there is, yes, there's going to be, I believe, stamps for these as well. So this beautiful paper, this is called Flight and Airy. Beautiful paper. Love the watercolor birdies on it. Super nice. Look at this watercolor background. Isn't that gorgeous? Ah, so nice. More birdies. Cookie likes it. Yeah, you do, don't you, darling? And here we go. We've got birds on a branch here. Lots of, I mean, this paper is just stunning. So beautiful. I got 2 packs of this because I can see it having lots and lots of uses. And these little birdies, I can't wait to put them on a branch. I think they're so nice. Look at them. Super cute. Look at this beautiful paper. It's got a bubble bath background. That one. That's beautiful. So really, really nice paper. And that's going to be a free item with a $90 purchase in January as well, or for December for the demonstrators. Now, this is the last one that I got. This matches, this is softly stippled, and I think this is going to look fantastic with my stippled rose stamps that I showed you before. Let me just get my fingers in here. I've got, as you can see, a couple of packs of that as well. All right, let's see. All right, so this one has, what colors are in here? Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Pebble Path, Pool Party, and Wild Wheat. Okay, now the Wild Wheat I know has been a really controversial color, but I love how it looks in these papers. So let's have a quick look at that. I mean, the Wild Wheat, it seems to have been softened down with the other colors, doesn't it? So it's beautiful. And on the back, oh, that's like an acrylic wash gouache kind of a background. Just gorgeous. Look at these stippled roses that match our stamps. Aren't they beautiful? On the Calypso Coral background. Then this is like a linen or a canvas kind of a finish on here. Really nice. This is wild wheat, okay? So the background is like watered down wild wheat, and then the leaves are full strength wild wheat. I know some people don't like the color wild wheat, but I think that paper is beautiful. Do you think does anyone think, well, does anyone still not like wild wheat, and would this change your mind, or are you determined not to like it? Pool Party here on the back. It's like a oh, it almost looks like a lounge, like that you'd sit on. It's really, really strong textury kind of fabric design. More flowers. Now, the roses here, you could leave them as is, or you could color those really easily, you know, with a really light color, like maybe some petal pink sponged over the middle of the rose there would look beautiful. Just gorgeous. And then on the back, we have more Calypso Coral, like a painted background there. Beautiful. And then this one is Pool Party. For anyone who doesn't know, Pool Party is my all-time favorite color in our current collection. Currently, though, it's being overtaken right now by Pretty Peacock, but Pool Party and Pretty Peacock look really good together. So that's really lovely. That I would use that with a Pretty Peacock background, like behind. I think that would be really nice, like a matte. And then more fabricy kind of, like a hessian or a cheesecloth, or actually no, not cheesecloth. What do they call it in America? Burlap. But yeah, hessian is what we call it. Now this is Lost Lagoon, Pool Party, and Wild Wheat in there again. That's really, really nice. But I would add Pretty Peacock to that as well. That's really nice. And then on the back, Wild Wheat in like a watered down kind of painted background. Super nice. Love all of the stuff. And I think this one looks really nice next to this one. Those two together. Don't you think they look good? I love that. And it sort of softens the whole thing. I think one of the things about wild wheat that a lot of people don't like is it's that mustard, but it's really, really strong. And look, I have an empty box. An empty box. How do we go? I know the bird DSP is beautiful. Oh, of course, Shelley. Didn't think of that. Yeah, there's a lot of sugar in watermelon. I do need a cookie stamp. I should have it with when I do my, hand stamped by me with my name. I should have a little birdie on the back. You like wild wheat and pebble path? You mean you like them together, Judy? Is that what you mean? You've gotten used to wild wheat the more you use it. Yes, I think that is the truth. So I'm going to start putting things back in the box. Was there anything anyone needed to see again or get a closer look at as I'm putting these things back? And can I encourage you, if you're wanting to have a crafty fix today, then Ellen will be live around 1:30 and Courtney will be live, I believe, later today. And then Denise will be live at 2 o'clock tomorrow. And I will be live at 7:30 tomorrow night. So was there anything anybody wanted to see? Empty box, I know, right? Yeah, my cats are not really big box cats. If I put a piece of paper on the ground, Merla will come and sit on it. So but Crumpet doesn't care. Crumpet just wants to sit on the table or be wherever I am. So was there anything when can we order? From December, Judy. So let me have a quick look and tell you the date in December for this is for demonstrators. Okay, demonstrators can order in December, but let me have a really quick look because I did actually send that information to a team member this morning. Let me have a quick look here. Sorry about the long wait. Okay, so the 5th of December is when the pre-order begins for demonstrators, and the 4th of January is when customers can order. Okay, so it's a little bit of a wait for customers. If you're a demonstrator, you can get in and order on the 5th of December. Okay, and yes, you will be able to get Sale-a-bration items. Normally what happens is that the whole catalogue will be available for you to order from. However, if anything gets held up at the ports with the current problems that they've been having there, then my thinking is that they will let us know what's not available. But there will still definitely be things available. Sometimes things are a little bit slow getting into country, that's all. Does that make sense to everybody? Yep, December 5th. Yep, Jody's written that there. The alphabet die set is called the mini alphabets, I believe. Let's have a quick look. Where did I put that? Let's have a look. Of course, it's going to be right down the bottom. Mini alphabet dies is what they're called. Mini alphabet dies. So, and they, from memory, they weren't particularly expensive either. I can tell you what they will be. Give me a second. I will tell you what they're going to be. The mini alphabet dies will be $54 for all of them, and there are oh, I think I just learned something about these. I did not realize there's only 3 dies in here. I just suddenly realized. So this is 1, 2, and 3. This one cuts out all of the alphabet at a time. So that's both a good and a bad thing. I think that's actually going to suit me really well because I can make several copies, and then there's 2 A's, there's 2 H's, there's 2 O's, 2 S's, 2 E's. So letters that are really common have more what am I trying to say? There's more of the ones you use the most, so that you can make words more easily. But I was thinking probably if I'm going to buy these, I should have a little container that I put all my unused letters in, so I've got plenty of letters to make up words with, like Scrabble, right? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I did not realize that. There is some good buys, Gail. It's going to be really, really good. Let me see if there's anything else that I need to share. What was your favorite item of all the things? I have a couple of favorites, I think. I love this paper. This paper is divine, this specialty paper. I have a thing. I always tell my demonstrators in my team, if you're not sure what papers to buy out of a new catalogue, always lean towards the specialty papers, because they're called specialty papers because there's something special about them. And it's usually something that you can't see just by looking in a catalogue. So there's no way this paper looked that beautiful in the catalogue. You need to see it in real life. And that's why I recommend to people that they get the specialty papers, because they're always so beautiful. That's all right, you guys. All right. So I'm going to switch this around again. Let me just see. I'm sitting in a different place in my room. Can you guys hear me okay? The paper is divine. I know. It's gorgeous. Yes, I know. I'm excited for the 5th of December to roll around for us demonstrators so we can start ordering the other things. There's a couple of things that I'm very excited about in the new catalogue that I can't get yet. One is there's a brayer. And some of you might be going, oh, we've had brayers before. Yes, we have. We've had different kinds. We used to have rubber brayers. Then we had the foam rollers. Do you remember those? And we haven't had any for a couple of years. And I always love techniques with brayers. The new brayer is silicone, so it's a different type of brayer, and I'm really excited to get it and start seeing what I can create with it. So I'm very excited about that. That will be my technique class for my in-person class probably in February. So I'm excited about that, but I'll definitely be showing you guys things you can do with the brayers for my technique Tuesdays, and also probably on my weekends as well. I have a love affair with brayers. And then as well as that, there's a new glass mat suite coming for people who join during Sale-a-bration. So that's really exciting, and demonstrators should be able to get there. We've been told we'll be able to get our hands on it in December. So that's really cool. So I'll be able to show that to you. There's a couple of other things that I'm very excited about. So, oh, we've got a cranky face. So, oh, Rhonda, you left me an angry face. I hope you're not angry. Really? Maybe that was an accident. I'm sure it was an accident. So, oh, thanks. It's actually a dress, Jody. It's not a, see, look, it goes all the way down. So it's actually a dress. I bought this when we were in Southampton after we came back from the trip. Some of you may know this story. We were meant to stay with friends when we got off the boat back, the Norway trip back in May, and we were meant to stay with friends. And then those friends, unfortunately for them and for us, they came down with COVID, and so we couldn't stay with them. So, so we had an extra night in Southampton that we hadn't planned on, a night, maybe 2 nights in Southampton. And I bought this in like a Tesco, or, you know, one of those not department stores, but it's more like a grocery store that has like a little clothing section off to the side. And I bought this there. So there you go. Fancy. Yeah. Thank you. The glass mat, it's not just the glass mat. It has a silicone. I'll show it to you when I can order it. I'll be bringing it in. But it's going to have a silicone mat that sticks onto the glass mat. The glass mat has like grids on it, so you can work on it. I'll be using it for to show you how it works. And it's like grid paper, but glass. So a lot more heavy duty. You can wipe it over when you're finished. So it's a really great idea. I go through a lot of grid paper. So I'm looking forward to having a glass mat, because I can just wipe it over and start again. So that's pretty exciting. But also has a silicone mat that sticks on it that has room for a little bit of storage and for mixing colors and things like that. And then there was also a cleaning mat, a cleaning cloth that comes with all of that. So that's cool. Yes, I am going to get that. I'll definitely be showing it to you, Leslie. It'll be fun. So there is 2 options for joining in January, February, and that one will be extra value in the kit. Okay, when you join, you get extra amounts of things that you can, or you can choose the glass mat studio. So I will show you that when it comes. Pretty excited about it though. It's going to be good. All right, if there's no other questions, I will say bye, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. And don't forget, Ellen goes live at 1:30 if you want to watch a bit more crafting magic. And then Courtney goes live at, well, I don't know what time, normally on a Thursday afternoon, unless she's got something else going on, in which case I've just given you the wrong information. But I'm thinking that most Thursdays she is live. And then Denise goes live on 2 o'clock on a Friday. So I'll see some of you tomorrow night on my Friday night live, tomorrow night, 7:30 our time, Sydney time. Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.